Ladies and gentlemen, the Railroad Hour. And here comes our summer show train with your host, Gordon MacRae. The Association of American Railroads, the same railroads that bring you most of the food you eat, the clothes you wear, the fuel you burn, and all the other things you use in your daily life, brings you the Railroad Summer Show, starring Gordon MacRae, with Lucille Norman, the sportsman, and the music of John Rarick and his orchestra. And here is your host, Gordon MacRae.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, the Association of American Railroads pays tribute to one of America's foremost popular songwriters, a gentleman whose music has been right up there in the hit class year in and year out since about 1928, Mr. Jimmy McHugh.
Thank you for a lovely evening. You were so wonderful. You were so sweet.
Thank you for the lovely flowers. That little thought of yours made it complete.
Oh, you're a sweetheart, if there ever was one. If there ever was one, it's you.
Oh, I know why my mother taught me to be true. She meant me for someone exactly like you.
Where are you? Where have you gone without me? I thought you cared about me. Where are you?
Yes, it was back in 1928 when America started singing those songs that said composer Jimmy McHugh. And when the whole country went crazy over a song that went like this. I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, you're sure to find happiness, and I guess all those things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets Woolworth doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. The story of Jimmy McHugh is the wonderful American Horatio Alger type success story. Jimmy started out as an office boy in the Boston Opera House at $8 a week. He had studied music, and he was always hanging around after hours plunking at the piano. Why, even the opera stars used to kid him about it.
Jimmy, don't you know it's hours after going home time?
Yeah, sure I do.
Well, what on earth are you doing to Celeste Aida?
I was just seeing what happened when you gave it a little personality.
Are you under the impression that you can improve on the masters?
Well, I think I can bring him up to date.
Jimmy, music like that is timeless. It never goes out of date.
Yeah, sure, I know. But someday I'm going to write my own music. And it's going to be as smart and up to the minute as a girl with a real short shingle.
Then write good music, Jimmy.
Oh, I aim to. Good and hot.
He wrote it good, all right. He wrote it good, he wrote it hot, he wrote it sweet, and he wrote it blue. But back in those days, nobody sang it because nobody knew about it. Well, from his job as office boy at the Boston Opera House, Jimmy McHugh went to work as a song plugger in a music publishing house in Boston. Once in a while, he'd play his music for some of the other publishers.
You don't like my tunes, huh?
Well, don't get me wrong, kid. I like them. I think all your songs are great. I'm just saying that people wouldn't go for them. Now, forget about songwriting. I don't think it's for you.
Well, thanks for the advice anyhow.
I wonder how that music publisher felt in 1930 when the reviews came on a show called the International Review. And anyone could read that a great entertainer named Harry Richmond had stepped out and made theatrical history with a little song by Dorothy Fields and Jimmy McHugh that went like this. Grab your coat and grab your hat, leave your worry on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear a pitter-pat, and that happy tune is your step? Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. If I never have a cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Jimmy McHugh's first real break came at the Cotton Club in Harlem, where he was finally hired as a composer. He wrote the music for the Cotton Club shows, and it was while working there that he and Dorothy Fields did their first Broadway show together, the memorable Blackbirds of 1928, and had their first great hit, I Can't Give You Anything But Love, Baby. That same season, he and Dorothy Fields had 3 hit shows running on Broadway at the same time. After that, he was on his way up. From Broadway, Dorothy Fields and Jimmy McHugh went to Hollywood, where a young singer named Frances Langford and a song of theirs got together in a way the nation never forgot.
I'm in a mood for love, simply because you're near me. Funny, but when you're near me, I'm in a mood for love. Heaven is in your eyes, bright as the stars we're under. Oh, is it any wonder I'm in a mood for love? Why stop to think of whether this little dream might fade? We put our hearts together. Now we are one. I'm not afraid. If there's a cloud above, if it should rain, we'll let it all. But for tonight, forget it. I'm in the mood for love.
And so Jimmy McHugh was famous. He was respected on Broadway, revered in Hollywood. The world was his oyster, and all he had to do was crack it. Nothing to it. He had arrived. Now he could relax and take it easy. Uh-huh.
Jimmy, I don't like to seem impatient or anything like that, but we've been waiting for that song too long. The girl is here. We've got to have it.
I know.
This is a new girl. She doesn't speak the language very well. It's going to take time for her to learn the song.
I know.
We've been patient, but our patience is exhausted. We got to have that song. We got to have it right away. Why haven't you started?
I know. I don't know.
This kid is great, and it's cost us a lot of money to get her up here. I want a great song for her. You said you'd deliver a great song.
I know.
Can't you say anything but I know?
Well, probably if I really concentrate on it. You know, it's hard to get an idea for a song. You can't turn inspiration on and off like a water tap.
Well, Jimmy, the 0 hour for inspiration has come. You'd better get inspired and fast.
I know.
Funny where inspiration finally strikes you. You can be anywhere, even in the shower.
Aye, 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 da 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 da. Aye, 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 aye.
Hey, Jimmy! That's it! You got it! That's it!
What'd you say?
I said that's it!
Look, I'm taking a shower. I'll talk to you as soon as I get out.
That was it. That was it, Jimmy.
What was what? What are you talking about?
That's the song you were singing in the shower. Sing it again.
Well, I don't remember what I was singing in the shower. Was it any good?
It was sensational.
Well, how'd it go?
It went, let's see, went something like this. Aye, 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 aye.
No. It couldn't have gone like that. Even in the shower, my songs have melody.
Well, try and think. Remember. Get back in the shower. Maybe then it'll come back to you.
Okay.
Anything coming?
No.
Aye, 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 aye.
Aye, 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 huh? Aye, 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 aye.
That's it. Now don't forget it.
Aye, 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 aye.
Get me a pencil quick before I do forget it.
Aye, 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 aye.
And so Broadway met for the first time Miss Carmen Miranda and heard for the first time a song that went like this.
Aye, 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 aye. Have you ever danced in the tropics in that hazy, ladylike kind of crazy, like South American way?
Aye, 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 aye. Have you ever kissed in the moonlight in the grand and glorious, gay, notorious South American way?
The Latin scheme of love is like a dream of love. The Latin stream of love is in their veins.
They'll buy a Jew for you, or fight a Jew for you, or drive a mule for you across the plains.
Aye, 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 aye.
There is melody in their music. While the gauchos sing it, come on and swing it the South American way. The Latin scheme of love is like a dream of love. The Latin stream of love is in their veins. They'll buy a Jew for you, or fight a Jew for you, or drive a mule for you across the plains. Aye, 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 aye. There is melody in their music. While the gauchos sing it, come on and swing it the South American way. While the gauchos sing it, come on and swing it the South American way. We'll be back in just a moment with the story of Jimmy McHugh and his wonderful music. But first, a message from the railroad.
Most of the glorious summer weather still lies ahead, and that means many of us are still drawing plans for gala vacations. Perhaps you have already bought your railroad tickets to your own favorite resort, so you are assured of a journey that will be swift, comfortable, and safe. For safety is the first rule of railroad service, and safety is an essential part of almost every other rule by which the railroads are operated. To give you some idea of just how safe railroad travel is today, the record so far this year shows that you could expect to travel by train from one coast of our country to the other more than 400,000 times, a distance of more than 1,300,000,000 miles, without running the risk of a fatal accident. This excellent and constantly improving record of safety on the railroads is not the result of the adoption of any particular device or devices. Instead, it is the result of a long-time program carried out on a broad front by railroads and by railroad men. It is due partly to improved plant and equipment. During the past 25 years, the railroads have invested each year, on the average, more than $500 million in improved facilities. And virtually every dollar of that expenditure has worked not only to increase efficiency, but also to enhance safety. But spending money on safety is only part of the story. The railroads have sought safety as well as efficiency in establishing and enforcing their operating rules. For efficiency and safety go forward together. And railroads and railroad men working together have carried on a continuous program of safety education, recognizing that the greatest of all safety devices is a safe man. No, the railroad safety record didn't just happen. It is the result of decades of investment in safer facilities, of study of safer methods, of attention to safety education and enforcement of rules, all to the end that American railroads shall continue to be the safest of all forms of transportation. And now, here is the second act of the Railroad Hour's tribute to Jimmy McHugh and his music.
Another song he wrote with Dorothy Fields.
Don't blame me for falling in love with you. I'm under your spell, but how can I help it? Don't blame me.
Can't you see when you do the things you do? If I can't conceal the thrill that I'm feeling, don't blame me. I can't help it if that doggone moon above makes me need
Someone like you to love. Blame your kiss, as sweet as a kiss can be, and blame all your charms that melt in my arms, but don't blame me.
Jimmy McHugh can tell a lot of stories about shows and songs and how he happened to be associated with them. Many of his stories concern his own amusing difficulties in getting started on the idea for a song. For instance, there was the time he and the well-known lyric writer Harold Adamson were engaged to write the songs for a Frank Sinatra picture.
Maybe you don't like the title, Jimmy.
No, I think the title's great, Harold. I Couldn't Sleep a Wink Last Night. It's a swell title for a song. I just can't find a tune to go with it.
Well, it'll come to you.
Yeah, but when? Studio's already screaming. I've got to the point where I can't sleep a wink any night worrying about it.
Well, don't worry about it. Go to bed. Forget about it. It'll come to you.
The minutes strain past during the dark of night, and when you're tossing feverishly, you toss, you turn, you flop the pillow over, you flop it back. You get up, have a cigarette. You go back to bed and you listen to that infernal clock, and you say the words over and over.
I couldn't sleep a wink last night. I couldn't sleep a wink last... nuts. If I could only get some sleep. I couldn't sleep a wink last night.
Was that something? Or wasn't it? Is the tune coming? Is Dame Inspiration finally stirring?
I couldn't sleep a wink last night. I couldn't sleep a wink last... Hey, that's it! Hey, where's a pencil? Some paper? Pencil. Here it is. Now then, paper. Oh, no paper. Okay, I'll write it on the sheet. I gotta get this down before I forget it. Now, what was that tune?
And so Jimmy McHugh wrote the whole melody down on the bedsheet. And then he pulled the sheet over his tired body and went to sleep. The next day, he rushed jubilantly to the studio to do the song. And he found he couldn't remember it. So he telephoned his home.
Now, look, take the sheet off my bed, get in a cab, and come straight out to the studio with it. Yeah, the bed sheet. No, not the clean one. Hey, you did what? Oh, no, you didn't. Harold, she sent the sheet to the laundry.
Oh, no.
What laundry? Yeah? Okay, I'll get right over there. So long. Come on, Harold, we gotta run. You gotta find that sheet. Go through some more laundry bags. Go through the plant. Go through everything.
Hey, you looking for a sheet with music all over?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, mister. Keep your shirt on. Here it is.
And there it was, written in beautiful black pencil on a beautiful white sheet. Music by Jimmy McHugh, words by Harold Adamson. And I'm sure you all remember that it went like this. I couldn't sleep a wink last night because we had that silly fight. I thought my heart would break the whole night through. I knew that you'd be sorry, and I'm sorry too. I didn't have my favorite dream, the one in which I hold you tight. I had to call you up this morning to see if everything was still all right. Yes, I had to call you up this morning, 'cause I couldn't sleep a wink last night. Yes, the story of Jimmy McHugh is a Horatio Alger yarn, all right. The kind of story that Americans love to hear and even repeat to their youngsters, so they can say, you too might help write the songs of a nation. Once there was a kid who started out as an office boy for the Boston Opera at 8 weeks, $8 a week, and now the whole country sings and dances to his music. Oh, yes, it's a wonderful story, the story of Jimmy McHugh, because it says if you've really got it, there's nothing that can keep you down. If you've really got a song to sing, keep singing it. And one of these days, everybody else will be singing it with you. You know, we couldn't put into 1/2 hour even one half of Jimmy McHugh's great songs. But we couldn't bring this tribute to a close without including one of the hits from Jimmy McHugh and Harold Adamson's new Broadway hit, As the Girls Go. So here's one of Broadway's current show tunes. And by the way, if you don't know it already, you'll want to know it.
Heaven smile at me. My heart said, how lucky can you be? Things like this you can't explain. I only know that I met the love of my life when I got lucky in the
And so, for his contribution to the great popular music of America, the Association of American Railroads pays tribute to Jimmy McHugh. As a lasting tribute to Jimmy McHugh and to his wonderful songs, the Railroad Hour is presenting him with a parchment scroll. And here to accept it today, which also happens to be his birthday, is Mr. Jimmy McHugh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gordon. Happy birthday to you.
Wonderful, Gordon. Thank you. It's a great thrill and the nicest birthday present I could have. Hearing you and Lucille sing all of my songs, I just brought back such wonderful memories. This has been a great day, and I'll never forget it.
Say, Jim, I bet you and Harold Adamson knew something like this would happen last year when you wrote this great tune. It's a most unusual day. Feel like throwing my worries away. As an old native-born Californian would say, it's a most unusual day. It's a most unusual time to say. It's a most unusual, most unusual, most unusual day. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you very much, and so long, Jimmy McHugh. Happy birthday to you, and keep writing hit after hit after hit in the years to come, will you? Well, folks, next week the Railroad Hour will pay tribute to the great team of writers Arthur Schwartz and Howard Dietz and their score for Bandwagon. You'll hear many, many big hits, and among them, this old favorite. Looking for the light of a new love to brighten up the night. I have you, love, and we can face the music together, dancing in the dark. The Railroad Summer Hour is written by Gene Holloway and is brought to you each week at this time by the American Railroads. These railroads are your hometown partners. They are an essential, dependable working part of the life of thousands of cities and towns all over America. Railroads employ local people, often buy supplies locally. They own local property and pay local taxes on it. They are responsible citizens and good neighbors in your own hometown. All aboard? Well, it looks as though we're ready to pull out, and so until next week, goodbye. Gordon MacRae is now being seen in the Warner Brothers Technicolor production, Look for the Silver Lining. In tonight's tribute, the part of Jimmy McHugh was played by Barney Phillips, and Don Randolph was Harold Adamson. Now, for Lucille Norman, the sportsman, John Rarig and his orchestra, and your host, Gordon MacRae, a hearty invitation to meet us again next week at this same place on your dial. We'll have more songs and an exciting tribute to Arthur Schwartz and Howard Dietz and their wonderful score for The Bandwagon. This is Marvin Miller speaking.
This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Railroad Hour. And here comes our star-studded show train. Tonight, the Association of American Railroads presents the memorable Victor Herbert operetta, Babes in Toyland, starring Gordon MacRae and his celebrated guest star, Lucille Norman. Our program tonight is dedicated to thousands of young musicians all over the country who are studying tonight's operetta and its composer through the pages of Keyboard Junior, a magazine for young musicians. The current issue also features a story about the Railroad Hour, its stars, cast, and producers. Our choir, as usual, is under the direction of Norman Luboff, and our music is prepared and conducted by Carmen Dragon. Yes, tonight another great musical success is brought to you by the American Railroads, the same railroads that bring you most of the food you eat, the clothes you wear, the fuel you burn, and all the other things you use in your daily life. And now, here is our star, Gordon MacRae.
Thank you, Marvin Miller, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, what do you know? It's the 1st of December, the beginning of the holiday month. So we're going back to the storybook days, to the days of remember when, days of once upon a time. When you've grown up, my
ideas and are as old as I. You'll often ponder on the years that roll so swiftly by, and of the many lands you will have journeyed through, you'll oft recall the best of all, the land your childhood knew. Your childhood knew. Toyland, Toyland, dear little girl and boyland, while you dwell within it, you are ever happy then. Childhood's joyland, mystic merry toyland, once you pass its borders, you can never return again.
Say, we'd like to have you meet some of the celebrated citizens of Toyland, though they're really probably old friends of yours. Fellow citizens, forward, march! May we present Miss Hood. First name, Red Riding. Lovely child, very devoted to her grandmother. That's our friend Peter over there. That boy has a mad passion for pumpkin pie. And say, there's Simple Simon and Miss Muffet, who doesn't care a bit for spiders. Tom Tom, the piper's son. And Little Boy Blue, boy farmer. Say, grab your trumpet, Mr. Blue, and let's all forward march. Say, who's crying? Why, it's Little Bo Peep. What seems to be the trouble, Bo? Now, you haven't gone and lost those sheep again.
Don't cry, Bo Peep, don't cry. To find your sheep we'll try. We'll seek them far, we'll seek them wide. We'll seek them low and high. Don't cry, Bo Peep, don't cry. To find your sheep we'll try. We'll seek them far, we'll seek them wide. We'll seek them low and high.
So you see, Bo Peep, there's really no use worrying.
Never mind, Bo Peep, we will find your sheep no matter where they be. So be gay, Bo Peep, go astray your sheep, soon home again you'll see. Give a smile, Bo Peep, for a while your sheep may cruise in pastures new. Never mind, Bo Peep, we will find your sheep and bring them home to you.
Good afternoon, my dear fellow citizens of Toyland.
Mary! Mary!
How are you, Mary?
I'm quite well, thank you, considering I'm so contrary.
Dear Mary, have you had any word from Alan and Jane?
No, Tom. Their wicked Uncle Barnaby says they've both been lost at sea. And if it's true, then I'll never see my beloved Alan again.
Golly, Mary, it looks as if you'll have to spend the rest of your life teaching arithmetic.
And everybody knows what a dreadful thing arithmetic is. It's so everlastingly dull. 2 and 2 just always seem to equal 4. But I'll give it some variety.
the steamship weighed 1,000 tons and sailed 5,000 miles, with a cargo large of overshoes and carving knives and files. If the mates were almost 6 feet high and the bosun near the same, would you subtract or multiply to find the captain's name? Put down 6 and carry 2. Carry 2, carry 2. Gee, but this is hard to do. Hard to do, hard to do. You can think and think and think till your brains are numb. I don't care what teacher says, I can't do that sum. If a pound of prunes cost 13 cents at 1:30 today, and the grocer is so bald he wears $1.05 to pay, and if with every pound of tea he will give 2 cut glass plates, how soon would Willie break his face on his new roller skates? Put down 6 and carry 2. Gee, but this is hard to do. You can think and think and think till your brains are numb. I don't care what teacher says, I can't do that sum.
So you see, life goes on. One long arithmetic problem.
Alan. Shh, Jane. Don't give away my disguise. Uncle Barnaby tried to have us killed at sea, remember?
And he won't hesitate to have us killed here.
Do you think he'll recognize me disguised as a gypsy fortune teller?
I don't recognize you, Alan. You're my own brother. Oh, look, a gypsy fortune teller. Perhaps he can tell me about my own true love. Fortune teller?
Yes, my pretty.
What is your name?
Floretto. Floretto who flirts with the future.
Will you tell me my fortune?
Give me your hand. Ah, such a pretty hand. So soft. Ah, yes. I can read the entire future. For I am a Romany Rye, a timorous sprite of the wildwood. I dabble in magic, both comic and tragic, a witch I have been from my childhood. Hey! Great is my mystical might, the blizzard and avalanche mind me. I'm likewise a voodoo at casting a hoodoo, a qualified artist you'll find me. Floretto, the gypsy am I, the past or the future to tell you I'll try. Your fortune I'll read from your palm at a glance. Pray notice I also collect in advance. Floretto, the gypsy is here, far into the future he quickly can see. Your fortune I'll read from your palm at a glance. Pray notice I also collect in advance.
I'd be glad to pay you in advance, Senor Floretto. How much will you charge me?
A kiss.
Oh, dear. Now tell me, what do you read in my palm?
Your name begins with an M.
That's right.
It's not Methuselah, or Mehirable, or Marmaduke, or Minnehaha. I have it. It's Mary.
You're wonderful.
I always thought so. Now, let me see. You, Mary, should marry a chap whose name begins with an A.
Alan.
Ah, yes, Alan. He's charming, gifted, and attractive. To know him is to love him.
But he's dead and will never come back to me.
What's happening here?
Barnaby.
I will not have gypsies wandering around giving Toyland a bad name. Shoe? Shoe?
Now, you better be careful where you put your shoe.
Besides, I have an important announcement to make. I have decided to marry the lovely, though sometimes contrary, Mary.
Oh, no.
Mary?
But, Barnaby, aren't you a little, old for me?
Certainly not.
Besides, Barnaby, I'm in love with somebody else.
With Alan? But he's been lost at sea. He's asleep with the oysters.
Makes me feel like I'm swimming in tartar sauce.
I have positive proof that he will never return.
No, I'm in love with somebody new. With Barney O'Flynn.
Mary? Who is Barney O'Flynn?
Oh, Tom, I can't marry that old ogre Barnaby, so I just made him up. He's a lad from County Clare, it is the wild one comes from there. And be sure it is in his robe you'll see. For the girls he cast a spell, oh, I know that very well. For between us from that spell I am not free. There's no calling in the land could his eloquence withstand. Should he speak to her as he has spoke to me? And me heart and its toll, you're the thief of me soul. Me senses he have taken too. Both Faith, and Helen, and Venus excelling, they'd ne'er hold a rush lie to you. It would be no sin, for I love you. You're a slave for Barney
She's forgotten all about me.
Oh, no, Alan, it's not true.
But you heard her. She's fallen in love with some County Clare Casanova named O'Flynn.
What are we going to do, Alan?
You must leave here, dear sister, and never return.
Leave Toyland?
I have nothing more to keep me here. Mary is in love with somebody else. And Uncle Barnaby might try to kill us if he found us here, Jane.
I'll go with you.
Goodbye, Toyland. Goodbye forever.
Mystic Mary Toyland, once you pass its borders, you can never return
We'll return in a moment with Act Two of Babes in Toyland. We have as our guest tonight the distinguished administrator of the Defense Transport Administration and member of the Interstate Commerce Commission, Mr. James J. Knudsen. And now, Mr. Knudsen.
The effectiveness of the nation's mobilization effort and its ability to meet any future emergency depend on our great productive capacity and our unparalleled transportation system. To achieve a well-balanced national strength, the nation must build up its armed forces, it must build up its productive machine, and it must build up its transportation lifelines. Because the railroads serve every part of the nation, carrying everything movable for anybody, interconnecting every region into an immense productive unit, they are the primary carrier in our transportation network, both in time of peace and in national emergency. As was demonstrated during World War II, the railroads were capable not only of carrying 90% of our billed military freight, but also of moving 70% of our intercity commerce. Now, with our current national emergency threatening to become even more serious, The fact that these essential carriers, the railroads, have been busy at work, expanding and improving every part of their plant is important to all of us. Since the end of World War II, the railroads have spent an average of more than $1 billion a year on improvements. Since the outbreak of fighting in Korea, the railroads have installed thousands of new freight cars, in line with their pledge to increase the supply of these vital cars to a fleet of 1,850,000. This pledge has just been reaffirmed by the nation's railroads. They are making every effort to obtain the allocation of enough steel to build at least 10,000 new cars monthly as soon as it is possible to reach such a production rate. The Defense Transport Administration commends the railroads for their forthright action to increase their transportation capacity to meet the nation's needs and will continue its active effort to help obtain the materials required.
Now here is Act Two of the Lawrence and Lee version of Victor Herbert's musical fairy tale, Babes in Toyland, starring Gordon MacRae as Alan and Lucille Norman as Contrary Mary.
When Jane and I left Toyland, never more to return, we went to a distant land. We found work in a spot that was the closest thing to the real Toyland we loved so much, the shop of the master toy maker. We tried to forget our troubles in the busy preparation for Christmas.
All right, now, hurry, hurry, hurry. Every toy must be ready in time for Christmas. See that all the music boxes play on key. Good, good, good. Now, see that every mama doll says mama. Mama! Good, good.
After all, we wouldn't want a mama doll to say Papa.
Yes, well, I guess just about everything is ready for Christmas.
Yes, sir. And we're all beginning to sing the wonderful Christmas songs of praise.
Hail to Christmas, joyous Christmas, be gay, the day draws near. Hail to Christmas, joyous Christmas, be gay, the day draws near. Now Kris Kringle, dear Kris Kringle, will bring our King to be. Now Kris Kringle, dear Kris Kringle, will bring our King to be. Here from all Toyland, near and far, far and near, all to our fair come to make merry dear. Near from all Toyland, near and far, far and near, all to our fair come, to our fair, to our fair, all to our fair come to make merry here at our fair. Hail to Christmas, joyous Christmas, be gay, the day draws near. Hail to Christmas, joyous Christmas, be gay, the day draws near. Now Kris Kringle, dear Kris Kringle, will bring our King to be. Now Kris Kringle, dear Kris Kringle, will bring our King to be.
Very good. That's the spirit, the Christmas spirit, to be exact. I almost forgot to mention, we have a new sales lady, a recent arrival in these parts. Her name is Mary. Mary Q. Contrary.
Jane, did you hear that?
Yes, Alan, but what do you suppose she's doing here?
We must hide until we find out. Hey, you get in that packing box, and I'll just stand here and pretend to be a wooden soldier.
Here comes our new sales lady now. Welcome, Miss Contrary.
Thank you, Master Toymaker.
Now, you are to be in charge of all the dolls. Have a look around at the stock. You'll find quite a variety of them.
Oh, thank you. Oh, how beautiful they all are. Dolls of all nations side by side on the same shelf. What a beautiful world that makes. Hello, little Norwegian doll. Hello, little Dutch doll with the pigtails and the wooden shoes. And this one, a British doll. Do you say Mama, darling? Later. Oh, yes. And here's a French doll. Do you say Mama, too, little one? Oh, if Alan were not lost to me, we might have had such beautiful dolls of our own. And each night I would have sung lullabies to them. Oh, to sleep, slumber deep, it all one, oh, sleep while watch I keep. Dream and rest, that is best. Still you hear the morning song from bough and nest. Go to sleep, slumber deep, little one who sleep while watch I Dream and rest, that is best. Still you hear the morning song from bough and nest. But it was never meant to be. Why, what's this? A wooden soldier. He looks just like Alan, but he certainly needs a paint job.
A paint job?
And he ought to have some medals on his chest. I'll just sew some on him. Oh, no, I forgot. He's a wooden soldier. Well, I'll just nail them onto him.
Oh.
Oh, dear, I wish you weren't wooden. I wish you were, Alan, so I could tell you how much I love you, how I ran off from that wicked Barnaby, and how I had to make up a sweetheart named O'Flynn to stay out of the old man's clutches.
You made him up?
He talks.
Mary, it's me, Alan.
Alan! Is it really Alan?
Oh, Mary, I'll never leave you again. But wait, you're sure there's nobody named O'Flynn you love?
Never.
No, my sweetheart, there's one test of true love. The toys.
The toys?
Mm-hmm. Everybody knows that a toy is only worth something when there's a child to love it. Otherwise, it might just as well be wood and cloth and buttons. That's why toys always know when there's love around, especially at Christmas time.
What happens, Alan?
You just close your eyes. And if they feel that love is in the air, they start to march.
My eyes are closed. I'm listening. I'm loving.
Look, they're starting to march. The wooden soldiers, the beautiful dolls, the jacks in the box. Why, they're all falling in line. Forward, march! This is going to be a wonderful Christmas. Will you make it a Merry Christmas and marry me, Mary?
Oh, yes, dear Alan, but only back in Toyland.
Toyland, Toyland, dear little girl and boyland. While you dwell within it, you are ever happy there. Passage
Our lovely guest, Lucille Norman, will be back in just one moment. And meanwhile, our thanks to Sam Edwards, Janet Stewart, Parley Bear, Lou Merrill, and to all the members of our company. Babes in Toyland, with book and lyrics by Glenn McDonough and music by Victor Herbert, was dramatized for the Railroad Hour by Lawrence and Lee. The Railroad Hour is brought to you each week at the same time by the American Railroads. Marvin?
Have you made out your Christmas card list yet? It won't be long now till we're right in the middle of the holiday season, and that busy team of Santa Claus's helpers, your mailman, the post office, America's railroads, and the Railway Express Agency, will be working feverishly to handle the mountains of Christmas packages. Won't you help these hard-working folks and mail or express your packages and Christmas cards early? And when you do, please use Christmas seals as much as possible. By doing so, you help bring the priceless gift of health to fellow Americans suffering from tuberculosis.
Thank you, Marvin. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here again is our charming contrary Mary, Lucille Norman.
Thank you, Gordon. That was great fun. Made me feel like going out and buying up a whole new toy shop.
Well, let's do it, Lucy.
What's on the show train next week, Gordon?
Well, we're going to have some thrilling Johann Strauss music. The Gypsy Baron. And Mimi Benzel will be our guest. And we'll be waltzing all over the place.
Well, I'll set my dial at 3/4 time. Good night, Gordon.
Good night, Lucy. You were wonderful.
All aboard?
Well, dear friends, it looks as though we're ready to pull out. And so until next Monday night, and the Gypsy Baron, this is your friend Gordon MacRae saying goodbye.
Babes in Toyland was presented by special arrangement with the Tams Whitmark Music Library. Gordon MacRae appeared through the courtesy of Warner Brothers, producers of The Miracle of Fatima. Our choir was under the direction of Norman Luboff, and our music was prepared and conducted by Carmen Dragon. Until next week, this is Marvin Miller saying goodnight for the American Railroads. Now stay tuned for your Monday night of music on NBC.
Tonight, The Voice of Firestone features Thomas L. Thomas on NBC.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Railroad Hour. And here comes our star-studded show train. Our choir is under the direction of Norman Luboff, and our music is arranged and conducted by Carmen Dragon. Yes, tonight another great musical success is brought to you by the American Railroads. The same railroads that also bring you most of the food you eat, the clothes you wear, the fuel you burn, and all the other things you use in your daily life. And now, here is Gordon MacRae.
Thank you very much, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, tonight we bring you the immortal melodies of Franz Schubert in the operetta based on the life and music of that great composer. It's Blossom Time, with book and lyrics by Dorothy Donnelly and music adapted by Sigmund Romberg. In the role of Mitzi in tonight's performance, you will hear the charming coloratura soprano of the Metropolitan Opera Company, Patrice Munzel. And as Baron Schober, the popular tenor of radio and the screen, Kenny Baker. As we turn back the pages of time, I become the composer, Franz Schubert, seated at a table in a small outdoor cafe with my closest friend, Baron Franz Schober. It's blossom time in Vienna, and everyone is singing.
Let us greet the spring with singing wine, rolling in the glasses, ringing. Why should we never care? Joy is everywhere, so fill your glasses, all you Latin lasses hail. Let us greet the spring with singing birds, gaily in the sky are winging. Why should we never care? Joy is everywhere, away on there, we're singing there, sing to the spring.
Did you ever see such a day, Schober? Why, look at that sky.
Sky. At the moment, I'm more interested in my stomach. Where is that waiter?
I'm afraid he's very busy. The whole town seems to have turned out and landed right here at Domayor's.
Come on, let's order everything on the menu, huh?
Wait a minute, Franz. Remember, I'm just a poor composer. Oh. Just because you're wealthy, I can't always take advantage of our friendship to,
Look, a great composer like you shouldn't have to worry about material things. Your thoughts should be on youth, spring, and music.
Oh, what inspiration I get on such a day as this. Birds are darting, buds are starting, hand in hand go girl and boy.
Very charming, but more calming is the wine cup's golden joy. I would roam from my home far across the sea.
My joy best is expressed in a melody.
What more royal, comrade loyal, greater blessings can you tell?
Cease your pondering, wine and wandering, friendship, I will lose its spell. Oh, gentle April, who blesses the earth with caresses, be kindly and give me the girl of my heart. Upon her soft maiden bosom let sweet lilacs blossom, while I sing her praises, my springtime thou art. Oh, how the world laughs in springtime, 'tis ever known as love's own ring-time.
Why are we waiting? The birds are mating. In every tree they chirp and sing. And in the green forest flowers we'll find a wreath of snowy flowers. Why do we tarry? It's time to marry. Come pluck the blossoms in the spring.
And in the green forest flowers we'll find a wreath of snowy flowers.
Why do we tarry? It's time to marry. Come pluck the blossoms of the spring.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Isn't it great?
Look at those blossoms. And look at those three beautiful young girls sitting at that table over there.
Ah, careful, Franz. Pulling the reins. A man could get into trouble on a day like this.
Where is he? Where is Baron Schober?
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
Oh, there you are.
Madame Bellabruna.
You deceiver, you breaker of women's hearts.
Now, please, just a moment.
You promised to take me to supper last night after my performance at the opera. Where were you?
Careful, madame. My friend is a composer. You'll upset his inspiration.
I'm not interested in his inspirations. I'm only interested in...
Bellabruna!
My husband.
My husband. Or no. Good heavens.
Oh, I must fly. Get out of sight, Baron. He's frightfully jealous of you.
Yes. Franz, where shall I go?
Here, under the table.
Oh.
Where is she? Where did she go? Young man, wasn't Madame Bellabruna here a moment ago?
Well, she may have been, sir. I couldn't say.
I saw her talking with that young whippersnapper, Baron Schober. Now, where did they go?
That way, I think.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'll find them, and when I do, I'll see.
All right, the coast is clear, Schober. You can come out now.
Oh.
You certainly get yourself involved, my friend.
Yes, but through no fault of my own, Franz. Bellabruna fancies herself in love with me.
Oh, and you?
Franz, you know women mean absolutely nothing to me. Nothing.
I beg your pardon, but aren't you Baron Schober?
Well,
Nothing, eh?
Oh, Baron Schober, you don't remember me. And after giving me your key and everything. Why, Baron Schober.
Why, Baron Schober?
What key?
The key to your ice skate.
My ice skate? Why, I haven't been skating since I was 10 years old.
10? Well, you told me you were 12.
Oh, why, you're Mitzi. Little Mitzi.
Mitzi Kranz.
Miss Kranz, may I present Mr. Schubert?
Oh, you're not Franz Schubert.
Yes, I'm afraid I am.
Oh, I'm honored to meet you.
Well, thank you.
And I'm delighted to meet you.
My sisters and I were sitting over there at that table, and we saw you turn and look at us, and well, suddenly I recognized Baron Schaubert. And I remembered that years ago he told me if I was ever in trouble to call on him.
And, are you in trouble, Mitzi?
Oh, desperate trouble.
Well, what's wrong?
My sisters want to get married, but my father doesn't think we should have bows.
Oh, you should have a beau, Miss Mitzi.
Oh, my sisters Kitsy and Fritzy have. They went out walking with them just now, and if Papa finds out about it, he'll be furious. Oh. They'll never be able to get married.
Say, would you like me to try and persuade him, Mitzi?
You think you could?
Could I? Leave it to me. Your sisters are as good as married right now. Don't worry any more about it. All your cares are blown away.
Soon will be their wedding day.
2 little maidens soon will be wed. 3 little maids no more.
There is in all Vienna town a dwelling and like a house that's built for God, there dwells inside 3 little now. The house of these 3 maidens fair is known no far and near. Not very soon a honeymoon will claim 2 maidens dear.
Fritzy and Kitsy and Mitzi, they say, flutter their wings, for they'll soon fly away. Though they may fly as birdlings do, you'll always be 3 daughters true. Fritzy and Kitsy and Mitzi, the 3 dear little maidens will soon married be. May you be blessed with happiness, 3 lovely little maids. Fritzy and Kitsy and Mitzi, the 3 dear little maidens will soon married be. May you be blessed with happiness, and while the sunset fades, then every boy here with them
Say, Mitzi, I don't want to alarm you, but isn't that your father just turning the corner there?
Oh, dear. Oh, what can I do? If he sees me here talking to a man, he'll be furious.
Well, wait a minute. I'll tell you what. I'll go tell him you're arranging for Franz for some music lessons.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. Isn't it, Mr. Schubert?
I can't think of a better one.
Good. I'll take care of it right away.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it, Miss Mitzi?
Yes, beautiful.
You know, moments like this have been the theme of music since time began. A lovely girl, a spring day, and a lonely man.
Once on a time in a kingdom by the sea lived a young prince sad and lonely. To be set free by one only.
Weary he waited while he sped along. Came then a maid to
Love broke the spell, so the storybooks tell.
and he laid at her feet this song.
You are my song of love, melody immortal, echo of paradise, heard through heaven's portal.
Soft your music is singing, bringing secrets sweet in its song to me.
Your vision shines on me from above. You are my song of love, song of glory.
Mr. Schubert. This has been an afternoon I shall remember forever.
Aha, Mitzi, and all alone with a man.
Oh, Papa.
Why, Miss Mitzi, this man is your father?
Depressing, ain't it?
Papa, may I introduce Mr. Franz Schubert?
Franz Schubert, the great composer?
Yes, Papa. I came to see Mr. Schubert about music lessons. But I didn't come alone. Fritzy and Kitsy are here.
You don't say. Well, they must have shrunk a little. I don't see them.
I believe they went for a stroll through the gardens.
Well, that's harmless enough if they don't meet those two young men who are always mooning around them.
Oh, but Fritzy and Kitsy are in love, Papa. They want to get married.
Impossible. I refuse to grant my permissions.
But surely you aren't against marriage, sir. Why, you got married yourself.
One of my strongest arguments. You know what marriage can lead to? Daughters. You know what daughters can lead to? Young whippersnippers who try to take them away from you. Such agony those boys cost me. I could do anything this side of murder to get rid of them.
Then let them marry your daughters. That ought to teach them a lesson.
You're right. I'll do it. Wait a minute. Would you say that was this side or the other side of murder?
Well, I think the punishment would just about fit the crime, Mr. Kranz.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Kranz. Good afternoon. Sorry I missed him, Franz. I had to hide from Bella Bruna, and he slipped by me.
Well, it's just as well, my friend. Mr. Krantz has consented to the marriage of his daughters. Everything has been arranged.
Who arranged that?
Why, you did, Mr. Krantz.
Sometimes I'm so clever I outwit myself. Oh, look. Everyone is leaving the cafe here. We must go, too, or else Mama will be wondering what happened to us.
Wouldn't you like to have us walk home with you, Mr. Kranz?
Oh, that's a wonderful idea, Baron Schubert. You walk ahead with Papa, and Mr. Schubert and I will follow.
Yes, I'm so lucky.
Don't get lost in the crowd, Papa.
If I do, I'll find myself.
Come, Mr. Schubert.
Thank you.
Mr. Schubert, I want to thank you for helping me with Papa.
Oh, it was a pleasure. But I'm sorry the music lessons were just an excuse.
Oh, but I'd love to study with you, if you're willing.
Would tomorrow afternoon be too soon?
Oh, that's wonderful. We can talk all afternoon.
The whole afternoon?
About music.
Oh, yes. About music.
Softly your music is singing, bringing secrets sweet in its song to me.
Your vision shines on me from above.
Did you ever notice the way folks talk sometimes about the railroads, just as if they were all one big railroad? Actually, there are about 600 different railroads operating in the United States. Some of them operate over thousands of miles of track spanning great sections of the country. Some run just a few miles between local stations. Others operate joint terminals for 2 or more railroads in cities. Whatever the kind of operating they do, each one of them has its own business to do, its own problems to meet, its own services to perform. But there are some things common to all of them, large and small. They all are part of the great national and indeed continental system of transportation, which makes it possible for any shipper anywhere to send his goods anywhere else that railroads run, all as one transaction. He doesn't have to deal with a lot of railroads, just the one in his own town. And there's another thing common to all these railroads. They are, every one of them, part and an essential part of every place they serve. They are not some distant and abstract something, the railroad. They are part of your town. Railroad men and women work there. Railroad wages are paid there. Railroad supplies and materials are bought there. Railroad property is owned there. And railroad taxes are paid there. Because railroad service is so widespread, because railroads go so many places, all of us are likely to overlook this big and simple fact about them. The fact that everywhere the railroad goes, it is a local business enterprise, a citizen of every community it serves. now back to Blossom Time, starring Patrice Moncel, Kenny Baker, and your host, Gordon MacRae.
Fritzy and Kitsy are happily wed. May joy be theirs in the future ahead.
Though they may fly as birdlings do, they'll always be my sisters true.
Fritzy and Kitsy are leaving today. Two lucky husbands will take them away.
May they be blessed with happiness, their husbands by their side. It's thanks to this they always say,
my dear friends, dare I say, ladies and gentlemen, today we have been present at the marriage of three of my two daughters. I mean, two of my three daughters to three of the two gentlemen. But
Papa, you're getting all mixed up.
Now, Mitzi, if you're going to interrupt me, I'll lose the thread of the whole thing here. I'll have to start all over again with a thread in one eye and a tear in the other. Now, as I was...
Mr. Krantz.
Baron Schobert, please, don't interrupt, please.
But, Mr. Krantz, we're waiting to sing the serenade Mr. Schubert composed especially for the occasion.
Oh, really? Well, where is Mr. Schubert?
I'm right here at the piano, Mr. Krantz.
Oh, what a coinky-dinky.
Under your window, deep in the shadow, stand I here alone.
Stand I here alone.
With my song, the night wind weaves a pleading like my own.
The trees that softly whisper sings the nightingale.
Sings the nightingale.
Silver note of the yearning,
Where my words must fail. Where my
my passion, nightingale sing again. Nightingale sing
Very pretty indeed, Mr. Schubert.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Krantz.
A little depressing, but pretty.
Why, don't be silly, Mr. Krantz. People will be singing that song when we're all playing on harps.
That's what I mean. Depressing, ain't it?
Don't pay any attention to Papa, Mr. Schubert. It was beautiful.
If my little song pleased you, Miss Mitzi, then I'm happy.
Well, come everybody. Coffee and cake in the garden.
May I pour, Papa?
You mean you want to reign at the table? That was a little joke, Mitzi.
Oh, Papa.
Aren't you coming with us into the garden, Franz?
Oh, no, thanks. I'm a little self-conscious among so many people.
Among people or just around Mitzi?
Is it that obvious?
It is to me.
You know, I wrote my serenade just for her. I tried to say everything in music that I've never been able to put into words.
Did you tell her that?
No. When I'm with her, my throat goes so dry, it's all I can do to pass the time of day. Look, I've written another song for her, Franz, a love song. Would you sing it to Mitzi for me?
Me?
You have a way about you with women. I know it's asking a great deal, but I hoped you might be willing to help me out.
Why, of course I will, Franz. At least I'll do my best.
Oh, thank you, my friend.
Baron Schober, there's a very beautiful lady in the garden asking for you.
What's her name, Mr. Kranz?
Madame Bellabruna.
Bellabruna?
You can't escape your past, Franz.
Who wants to escape a past like Bellabruna?
Now, wait a minute. Don't let her charms fool you, Mr. Kranz. She has a violent temper. You see that scar on my hairline?
Yes.
Soup tureen.
No.
Yes.
Besides, she has a very jealous husband, if my memory serves me right.
Her husband isn't with her, is he?
No.
Oh, good. Well, I'd better go out and get rid of her before he shows up, and then I'll be covered with scars.
But, Franz, what about my song?
I'll sing it to her later, Franz.
Franz, don't you chaps get your love letters mixed up? Franz Schubert, Franz Schober.
Love letters? Why, Franz Schober is a baron, a gentleman, while
Why, you're nothing but a genius, you sly old foxy, you.
Papa, the guests are beginning to leave, and... Oh, Mr. Schubert, I thought you'd gone.
No,
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll go back to being host again. Depressing, ain't it?
Everyone enjoyed your serenade so much, Mr. Schubert. They were all talking about it outside.
Would you permit me to dedicate it to you, Miss Mitzi?
Oh, Franz, how wonderful. I mean, Mr. Schubert.
Oh, no, please. If you know what it means to have you call me Franz. Miss Mitzi, dare I hope that...
Well, I got rid of Bellabruna, I think. Oh, I beg your pardon.
Oh, don't apologize, Baron Schubert. We're delighted to see you.
Yes, of course. We're delighted.
May I come in?
Yeah, oh, Bellabruna.
I'm not intruding, am I?
Oh, of course not.
Franz, didn't you want to say goodbye to Fritzy and Kitsy? They're leaving on their honeymoon, you know.
You'd better hurry. They were on their way when I came in.
Yes, oh, we'll catch them. Come on, Franz.
We'll be right back, Miss Mitzi. I mean, we have something important to tell you.
Coming, Franz?
Coming.
Charming man, Baron Schubert, don't you think, Miss Franz?
Very. So is Mr. Schubert. All Papa's friends are most pleasant.
I'll wager I know one who's head over heels in love with you.
You do? Who?
Oh, come now. I'm sure you can guess the name. It's someone who just left the room.
Madam, you embarrass me.
I'll give you the initials then. S.S.
How could you tell? He's so shy.
Oh, he's shy with you, is he? That's a new method.
What do you mean?
Why, that bashful, shy creature with the silent man and the eloquent eyes has left a trail of broken hearts all over Vienna.
I don't believe it. He's fine and good.
Oh, don't be taken in, my dear. These shy fellows are the worst of all.
I don't believe you. You have no proof.
No proof? Why, I am the proof. He was shy with me. He looked at me with those longing eyes. He sang to me.
Oh, madam.
You must weep, then let your tears be tears of joy. It's far better to cry at your age than to cry at mine. Good afternoon, Miss Franz.
Oh, Franz.
Has she gone yet? Mitzi, what happened? What's wrong?
Oh, leave me alone. Please, leave me alone.
Oh, now, wait. Don't cry, Mitzi. Please. Come lift your head with laughter and show your pretty smile again. For sunshine follows after on summer roses in the rain.
You men are everyone deceivers. I never trust you anymore.
When women are believers, they may find their hearts are sore.
They talk of love and favors when another maiden they adore.
But cease your plaintive sighing, another tale you shortly tell. When Cupid comes a-flying, you'll hear the wedding bell.
I'm sure that I never wed.
Quite often I've heard that said.
Forever with love I am done.
But there'll come just the one. Love ever fills the heart. Only one voice makes the pulses start. Only one can delight us, turn our sadness into brightness. There's no happiness apart from that one only.
Sunlight shines brighter when he's there. Darkest clouds fade into bluest air.
That can make
Silver. Oh, you're both here. Franz, here's a copy of my song. Wouldn't now be a good time to...
Oh, Mr. Schubert. Baron Schober, I know you'll excuse me. I must see to our guest.
No, wait, Mitzi. Just a moment, huh? You see, Franz has composed a new song that he wishes to lay at your feet. Doesn't that interest you?
Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh, please, come. Sit down, and let me sing it to you.
Oh, well, if you wish to sing it, Baron Schober, it will give me great pleasure to listen.
Good. Then sit here, huh? A place of honor in a private box. Franz, is the orchestra ready?
I'm here.
The zephyr murmurs to his love the trees. The lilacs yield their honey to the bees. The nightingale sobs out his accents long, while I can only breathe to you in song. While I can only breathe to you my yearning song. Thou art my love, thou art my love, and thou wilt ever be my only love, my only love.
Oh, Franz.
Now is the time to speak for me, my friend. I'll wait for her answer in the garden.
Very well, Franz. Mitzi, Franz Schubert wrote that song to tell you of his love. He worships you, Mitzi. He wants you for his wife.
But I can't marry him, Franz. I don't love him.
But you must love him, Mitzi. You're the whole world to him.
Oh, Franz, I can't help how I feel. I can't change how I feel. I just realized it's you. You I love.
Mitzi. Oh, darling. What a fool I've been. Mitzi, I've always loved you.
Oh, Franz, darling.
No. No. What have I done? It was for my dearest friend, Franz Schubert, I promised to speak. What can I say to Franz?
Say nothing.
Franz.
I saw it all, and I understand.
Franz, it was unintentional, believe me. Can you forgive me?
Why, of course. It will bring me great joy to know that you both are happy. Go tell your father the glad news, Miss Mitzi.
Come, darling.
Goodbye, Mr. Schubert. We'll never forget you.
She loves him, of course. How could I have thought for a moment that she could care for me? Well, at least I have my music, my eternal mistress. She will never desert me.
Song of love, melody immortal, echo of paradise, heard through heaven's portal. Though my music is unavailing, happiness cannot be for me. Still my passion shall never fail. Thou art my love.
Mitzi. Oh, Mitzi.
We were talking a few minutes ago about the railroad as a citizen of every community it serves. Like any other citizen, it does its share in meeting the costs of government and public institutions and services. It does so through the taxes it pays on its property or its earnings. Now, everybody pays taxes, but there's a difference between the taxes which railroads pay and most of the taxes which many other forms of commercial transportation pay. The difference is in what's done with them. Railroad taxes are not used to build and maintain railroad tracks or terminals. Railroad taxes are like the taxes you pay on your home or your property. They are used to help pay for the defense of the nation, for the maintenance of public institutions and public welfare services, for public health and public schools. And they even help to pay for the highways and the waterways and airports and airways, provided and maintained at the expense of the taxpayers for the use of other forms of commercial transportations which compete with railroads. So when you think of the railroad in your community, think of it not just as the railroad, but as a fellow citizen and a fellow taxpayer. The Railroad Hour show train will return in just a moment after a brief pause for station identification. And now back to the third act of Blossom Time, starring Patrice Munsell, Kenny Baker, and your host, Gordon MacRae.
Oh, Mitzi, Mitzi. You've left me nothing but echoes of melodies. I'll never write again. Never again. A caller at this hour?
I'll soon see who it is, Mr. Schubert.
Is Mr. Schubert home?
He is, but he's been quite ill, and
I'll see the gentleman, Mrs. Coburg.
Won't you come in, sir?
Thank you. I'm sorry to bother you so late in the evening, Mr. Schubert. But I am Count Chantoff, the husband of Madame Ballabruna.
Oh, yes, the opera singer.
I just heard your unfinished symphony performed, Mr. Schubert. It was magnificent.
Thank you.
I'm so impressed, I'd like to arrange that you write an opera for Madame Ballabruna.
I should be honored. As soon as my health improves.
I came tonight because I may not be able to talk with you at a later date about this. However, I've arranged a payment for you in my will.
Your will?
Whether we meet again, Mr. Schubert, depends entirely upon the accuracy of my aim.
Oh, a duel.
Let us say, rather, an affair of honor.
An affair of honor. Can any fancied slight justify the taking of life?
This is no fancied slight. This man's in love with my wife, and I know Baron Schober's reputation.
Schober? Are you referring to Franz Schober?
Yes. We meet at dawn.
Oh, Count Chantoff, this is all a mistake. Schober is engaged to marry the daughter of the court jeweler, Mitzi Krantz. I beg of you, don't jeopardize their happiness. They are so much in love.
Why do you make such a plea for them?
He is my best friend. And she...
She is the woman you loved and lost?
Yes.
But you don't want me to kill the man?
Oh, no. There's enough unhappiness in the world. Let those who have been fortunate enough to find happiness keep and enjoy it.
You plead well, sir. All right. Have Baron Schober send his seconds to me. We'll arrange a reconciliation.
Thank you. I'll send word to him at once.
Mr. Schubert, we will meet again. It's a rare pleasure to meet a gentleman such as you. Good night, sir.
Good night. Mrs. Coburg. Mrs. Coburg.
Yes, Mr. Schubert?
Go to the residence of Baron Schober and ask him to come here immediately. It is of the utmost importance.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what music. What eternal music is sounding in my ears. Where is my pen? I must write it down. Mitzi. Oh, it is her dear voice in my heart giving me inspiration. Mitzi, oh, Mitzi. Are you really here? Or am I dreaming again?
I'm really here, Franz. I came to talk to you. I've learned the truth from Madame Bellabruna. The day of my sister's wedding, she warned me against a faithless lover. I thought it was you.
I see.
Oh, Franz, I can't bear to think of you like this, ill and alone. Will you let me try to make amends? I'll devote my life to making you happy.
Do you mean you are in love with me, Mitzi?
Oh, I've always been very fond of you, Franz. I'll nurse you, serve you, treasure your music.
Mitzi, look at me. Look at me and say, Franz, I love you.
Oh, Franz,
It's no good, my darling. You see, with all your generosity, you cannot give me that. So there is nothing you can give me. Now, what has happened between you and Schober?
I'm never going to see him again. After some of the things Madame Bellabruna said, why...
He loves you and you love him. It doesn't matter what anyone says.
I don't love him.
Oh, I see. Then you would desert him in his hour of danger.
Danger?
Count Shantov has challenged him to a duel.
A duel?
Take place at dawn.
Oh, no. He can't. He might be killed.
There, you see, you do love him. Come in.
Franz!
Oh, Mitzi. Mitzi, my dear.
Oh, darling, darling.
Franz, Count Shantov was here. He wants to speak to your seconds to arrange a reconciliation.
A reconciliation? Oh, Franz, I don't know how to thank you.
Don't try, my friend. Just be happy together. Always.
We will, Franz. We will.
And so I give my song of love to you. Take it. For it belongs to people like you who meet and fall in love in blossom.
Transcribed. Ladies and gentlemen, the Railroad Hour. And here comes our star-studded show train. Tonight, the Association of American Railroads presents one of your all-time operetta favorites, The Firefly, starring Gordon MacRae and his celebrated guest, Dorothy Kirsten. Our choir is under the direction of Norman Luboff, and the music is prepared and conducted by Carmen Dragon. Yes, tonight another great musical success is brought to you by the American Railroads, the same railroads that bring you most of the food you eat, the clothes you wear, the fuel you burn. and all the other things you use in your daily life. And now, here is our star, Gordon MacRae.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Marvin Miller, and a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In tonight's operetta, my name is Jack Travers, and Dorothy Kirsten is Nina, a street singer known as the Firefly. I first saw Nina in the colorful section of New York City known as Little Italy. While my fiancée, Geraldine Van Dare, was shopping, I wandered over to a crowd gathered on the opposite corner. And there was Nina.
Ladies fair, if you can hear me, delight my wedding steps to take. Dangle not clearly, the stars twinkle on the way. Gentlemen, be you then wary, if a flower comes to view. Pick it quick, turn a trick, hurry, what your eyes will show you. Therefore do not hesitate, do not make a maiden wait. Matter if you would tatter, for you will find it is all too late. Love is like a firefly that glimmers by and dies while it is gleaming. Therefore, when you see it die, you must be very spry, never sly, never shy. When within her twinkling eye you see the tender love I try revealing, so turn the try, embrace her while you may, or she will say goodbye.
Love is like a firefly that glimmers by and dies while it is gleaming. Therefore, when you see it die, you must be very spry, never sly, never shy.
When within her twinkling eye you see the tender love I try revealing, fortune try, embrace her while you may, or she will say,
Embrace her now or she will say,
Oh, you have a beautiful voice, young lady.
Thank you. You're very kind. I've never seen you in our neighborhood before.
Well, I've never been here before. I must come again.
I wish you would.
Yeah, it'll be some time, though. I'm sailing for Bermuda this evening.
Oh,
Yes, on my fiancé's yacht.
I see.
Oh, here you are. Hurry along, Jack. We're sailing in an hour.
Geraldine, have you heard this girl sing? She has a wonderful voice. What's your name, miss?
Really, Jack?
Names are hardly a consequence between you and me, senor. I am called the Firefly. Goodbye.
She ran away and disappeared around the corner. I returned to the yacht with Geraldine. But I had looked into the eyes, for a moment touched the hand, and glimpsed the promise in the fleeting smile of the Firefly. I told myself that somehow, somewhere, someday I would see her again.
The promise in a woman's smile, who can explain? A prophecy of trust or guile or harbinger
can explain. A prophecy of trust or guile or harder of pain. As well a mortal might surmise the secret of the rose. An opening flower of paradise, or sorrow's thorn. Who
We sailed for Bermuda that same evening, Geraldine and her parents and I, on the Van Dare family yacht. Just before we put out to sea, the cabin boy signed on, a tiny, lively little urchin named Tony. And I couldn't sleep that first night out, and neither could the cabin boy, I guess. We met on the top deck. He was leaning against a mast, his eyes were on the stars, and he was singing an impudent little song.
When a maid comes knocking at your heart, there's no use in talk, or bidding her depart. For the only laugh that's proof against her charm is the old lock, is the good lock. It's the lock that locked her in your arms.
Well, you're quite a singer, Tony.
Oh, Signora Jack.
Tell me, what in the world does a youngster like you know about what to do when a maid comes knocking at your heart?
Oh, in Italy, even the children love to sing love songs. And of course, I'm a pretty smart young fellow.
Yeah, you sure are. Tell you, Tony, give me some more advice about love, all right? Is there anything more important than love?
Oh, nothing is more important than love, Signora. To find it is to enter into heaven. To marry without it is to die. If I loved a lady, I'd know just what to say to her.
In my God.
You know, Signor Jack, this is the first time I have ever been on the sea.
It is. How did you happen to sign on here as cabin boy?
Well, the boy who was once supposed to come, well, he decided not to. His name is Tony, too. So I just came in his place.
Tony, you're from the Italian quarter. You must know the Firefly.
Oh, maybe I do. What is she like, Signora Jack?
Oh, I saw her only once. She's wonderful.
Perhaps you'll find her again. Eh, Signora?
I'm afraid not, Tony. But I'll remember her as long as I live.
Love is like a firefly that glimmers by and dies while it is gleaming.
Therefore, when you see it fly, you must be very spry. Never fly, never shy.
When within her twinkling eye you see the tender love that might be beaming, search and try and embrace her while you may, or you will say, embrace her now, or she will say,
We'll return for the second act of The Firefly in just a moment. Listen to this. That's the kind of roar a guided missile makes as it builds up its tremendous driving force and zooms skyward, soon disappearing from view. For traveling at supersonic speed, a guided missile accelerates up to 3,500 miles per hour. In a matter of minutes, it has passed the outer limits of Earth's atmosphere and has reached the very gates of outer space. Already these fantastic weapons have indicated their worth to national defense, and their peacetime use stands as a real challenge to science. Back of these guided missiles is a lot of research and engineering know-how. Also back of each is a lot of railroad transportation. For to make the steel that goes into the missile, It takes tremendous quantities of iron ore, coal, and limestone coming from many sections of the country, converging at America's big steel-producing centers. To carry these varied materials to mills and then carry the finished steel to the missile manufacturer, dependable railroad transportation is essential. Then there are electronic circuits required to launch, steer, and explode the missile. The manganese catalyst, the hydrogen peroxide, the pyrotechnic flares, the liquid oxygen and alcohol, all needed to power the missile's flight. And these, too, are assembled by the railroads. Finally, the delivery of the finished missile itself is a railroad job. Yes, whether it is in moving a guided missile or any of the other thousands of things needed for America's defense, only the railroads can do the big and complete transportation job that is required. To meet expanding transportation demands of national defense and our civilian commerce, the railroads are improving their facilities in every way. If they are able to obtain adequate materials and earn the money they must have, the railroads will be able to do a still better job of meeting America's transportation needs. And now here is the second act of The Firefly, starring Gordon MacRae and his guest, Dorothy Kirsten.
Love is like a firefly that glimmers high and dies while it is gleaming.
During those days in my fiancé's yacht, I was dreaming. I was trying to keep my mind on reality and Geraldine, and I kept thinking of another girl. A girl I'd seen for only a few moments. The Firefly.
Jack, what's the matter with you?
What do you mean, Geraldine?
Well, you've hardly spoken to me the entire voyage.
I'm sorry.
Are you angry about something?
No, of course not.
Have I done anything to upset you?
No.
Then what is wrong?
I told you nothing's wrong.
Jack, it isn't necessary to raise your voice.
I told you nothing was wrong, but you keep harping on it.
Harping? Well, I certainly won't harp any longer. If you're determined to be in a bad humor, go ahead and be in one. When you're ready to apologize, I shall be in my cabin.
All right, Tony, what's so funny?
You are, Senor Jack. If you could see your face.
Oh, get along, Tony, will you? Go sweep the deck or whatever cabin boys are supposed to do.
You're being very naughty.
Has someone been such a naughty boy? Rob your poor heart of its peace and joy. Dry up those dewdrops and look at me. What you're in need of is sympathy.
a man should show sympathy for him, Senora Jack.
Really, Tony, it isn't Geraldine's fault. I've been impossible the last few days.
Well, maybe when we get to Bermuda. Oh, look, Senora Jack. That beautiful isle on the horizon.
That's where we're going, Tony. That's Bermuda.
Oh, it's lovely. I think everything's going to be all right for you now.
Well, maybe it will, Tony. I hope so.
Haul away that line. Haul away that line. All aboard. All aboard. Away for a lovely ocean cruise. Give by the gentle breezes. How it teases, gently pleases all. A trip to Bermuda, who'd refuse? The light of the mermaid powers. Sunshine showers, wondrous flowers. Let's away, let's away. We hate delay. We hate delay. Away to Bermuda, Isle of Flowers. There Bermuda. Isle of
But things weren't any better in Bermuda. I began to feel more and more that I couldn't marry Geraldine. I moped around the island, actually trying to avoid her. And then...
Jack, oh, thank heavens I found you. Something terrible has happened. That cabin boy, that Tony, he's wanted in New York for being a pickpocket.
Our Tony? I don't believe it. Must be the other Tony, the one whose place he took.
Well, it doesn't matter because that isn't the half of it. Tony isn't a boy at all. He's a girl, and he isn't Tony.
Wait a minute, I'm a little confused, Geraldine. Say that over again.
Tony isn't Tony. He's a girl dressed up like a boy, an Italian street singer.
An Italian street singer?
Yes, I think it's that girl we saw in New York, the one they call the Firefly.
The Firefly? Where is he now, Geraldine? I mean she, the Firefly.
Well, I imagine she's down on the wharf trying to get passage home. Naturally, we dismissed her at once.
May I beg the same favor, Geraldine?
What favor?
Dismissal?
Jack! Where are you going?
I'm going down to the harbor to see if there is a day when your ship comes in. Down at the harbor, there was the girl whose songs and whose smile had changed my whole life. She was dressed like a boy, sitting on the wharf, just looking out to sea. Hello, Tony.
The name is Nina, in case you really want to know.
The name is Giannina Mia. Mine.
What are you doing down here, Senora Jack?
Well, at last someone told me where I could find the Firefly. And now that I've found you, we're going home to New York. And I'm never going to let you out of my sight again.
Oh, how are we going to get back? I have no money for passage.
Well, maybe I haven't either, but a little thing like that shouldn't stop a street singer. Just watch me. Hey, everybody. Gather round, gather round.
Who are we serenading?
Why, that mule, of course. Give a listen, Senor Donkey, and help us make some money.
There's a song in the air, but the fair senorita doesn't seem to care for the song in the air.
So I'll sing to the mule if you're sure she won't think that I am just a fool serenading a mule.
Amigo mio, does she not have a daily brain?
She listens carefully to each song you play.
La bella senorita,
See me muchachita.
she'd love to sing it too if only she knew the way. She made in her voice and all that the lady can say. There they are,
Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Thank you very much. You see, darling, that's how we get the money for the passage home.
But what about Geraldine?
Well, remember what you said. Nothing is more important than love. To find it is to enter heaven. To marry without it is to die. You told me what you'd say if you loved a lady. Now, Nina, I want to say it to you.
I adore you, Giannina mia. More and more. I adore you, Giannina mia. My heart is grown dear. My heart is grown dear. There you shall rule.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely Dorothy Kirsten will be back in just a moment. The Firefly, with book and lyrics by Otto Harbach and music by Rudolph Frimmel, was adapted for the Railroad Hour by Gene Holloway. The Railroad Hour is brought to you each week at this time by the American Railroads. The guided missiles we talked about earlier on the Railroad Hour represent a big research job and a big transportation job. It is certainly a dramatic example of the progress being made possible by scientific research. Research has also been instrumental in making the American railroad system the finest in the world. And continuous study in every phase of railroading is being carried forward more rapidly, on more fronts than ever before. And this research is resulting in even better transportation for all of us. Now here again is lovely Dorothy Kirsten.
Thank you, Gordon. It was a thrill singing the Firefly with you tonight. But tell me, why's your bag all packed? Where are you going?
Well, I'm catching the next train for Nashville, Tennessee, Dorothy.
Nashville's a beautiful city, Gordon. I've been there often, but what's the occasion?
Well, this Thursday is the opening night of the brand new Tennessee Theater, and I'm going to help celebrate opening night.
Oh, give my regards to all the music lovers, and there are a host of them in that lovely city of universities.
Well, I'll do it, Dorothy. You know, we're expecting you back 2 weeks from tonight for Jerome Kern's Cat and the Fiddle.
I've already marked it in my calendar. What's on the show train next Monday night, Gordon?
Well, Lucille Norman joins us for another thrilling Frimmel operetta, Dorothy, The White Eagle.
That should be a feather in your cap. Night, Gordy.
All aboard. Well, dear friends, it looks as though we're ready to pull out. And so until next Monday night, or next Thursday night if you're going to be in Nashville, this is Gordon MacRae saying goodbye.
The Firefly was presented by special arrangement with Century Library Incorporated of New York. Gordon MacRae will soon be seen starring in Warner Brothers' About Face. Our choir is under the direction of Norman Luboff, and our music is prepared and conducted by Carmen Dragon. This is Marvin Miller saying goodbye until next week for the American Railroad. Now keep tuned for your Monday night of music on NBC.
The preceding was transcribed. Stay tuned for Lucille Cummings on the Telephone Hour on NBC.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Railroad Hour. And here comes our star-studded show train. Tonight, the Association of American Railroads presents the hilarious musical hit George Abbott's Best Foot Forward, starring Betty Garrett, Eileen Wilson, and your host, Gordon MacRae, with Jerome Cowan, Bill Shirley, Alice Pierce, Gloria Wood, Joseph Kearns, and from the original Broadway cast, Gil Stratton, Jr. Our choir is under the direction of Norman Luboff, and our music is arranged and conducted by Carmen Dragon. Yes, tonight, another great musical success is brought to you by the American railroads. The same railroads that also bring you most of the food you eat, the clothes you wear, the fuel you burn, and all the other things you use in your daily life. And now, here is Gordon MacRae.
Thank you and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're going back to prep school tonight for the light-hearted musical hit Best Foot Forward. And we're coming on the campus just in time for the spring prom. We've got an all-star cast to sing the wonderful Hugh Martin, Ralph Blaine songs. So, are you all ready, gang?
Let's go!
What's the best school in the whole darn state of Pennsylvania? Buckle down, Winsocki, buckle down.
Afternoon.
You can win, Winsocki, if you knuckle down. If you break their necks, if you make them wrecks, you can break the hex, so buckle down. Knuckle down, Winsocki, knuckle down. You can win, Winsocki, if you buckle down. If you mow them down, if you go to town, you can wear the crown if you will only knuckle down.
Hey, that's the old fight, gang.
Hey, freshman, hurry up with those decorations.
Hey, we sure have to hurry, Greenie. The girls will be here any minute, and this place still looks like a basketball court.
Just think. Across this foul line will pass the most beautiful girls in Pennsylvania.
Hey, here comes the bus. Women! Well, come on, Greenie. What are you waiting for?
I'm afraid I've got a blind date.
Oh, that's tough. What does she look like?
Well, she's a girl. I hope.
All right, girls. This is the gymnasium where the dance will be held. I am Dr. Reba, principal of Winsocki Preparatory School. While you are our guests, I hope you will all enjoy yourselves within reasonable limits. Dismissed?
Hey, Minerva.
Hi, Dutch. Gee willikers, my first prom. I feel so sophisticated.
Mm-hmm. You'll feel more sophisticated when you go back.
Oh, you wicked.
Okay, where is he?
Who?
A character named Green. I'm his blind date. If he's on the premises, I'd like him to step up and take the rap.
Oh, Greenie!
Oh, Greenie!
Somebody want me?
My, they grow 'em small here. Well, cheer up. I'm a good kid at heart. And you're so short you won't have to look at my face.
Hello, everybody.
What's the matter with you, Bud? You look a little chartreuse.
Fellas, come on outside, will you? I gotta talk to you.
Gee whiz, Bud, what's the matter?
Yeah, what's eating you?
Guys, I'm in an awful jam.
What's wrong?
Well, remember the movie we saw about 2 months ago with Gail Joy?
Oh, yeah, the Wham girl. You know, sweaters.
Yeah, that's her. Well, after the picture, see, I wrote her a letter and asked her to be my prom girl at the dance tonight. And something terrible happened.
What?
She accepted.
Oh, no, that's impossible. Gail Joy's way out there in Hollywood.
Oh, no, not tonight she isn't. She's right here in town at the Eagle House.
She is?
Well, Bud, old man, we won't let you down.
We'll help you take Gail Joy to the dance. We'll divvy her between us.
Oh, gee, fellas, I hate to put you to this trouble.
Oh, anything for a friend.
3 men on a date. We're men whose states got the gate.
We'll each have a dance with Miss Joy, with California's real McCoy.
3 men, 3 mates in a room. We're men whose states met their doom.
We're casting our lines for a fish, for California's favorite dish. We can leave our studies in the hall, for tonight we're buddies of the ball. We can leave our flowers on the wall, for tonight we're buddies to them all.
3 men, 3 mates on a tear. We're men whose states got the air.
For one of California's great, we're 3 men on a day.
You can leave the key in your sedan, for tonight we have a better plan.
We can catch them now if catch we can.
For tonight we're Superman.
3 men, 3 pills on the march. We're men, Brills lost their start.
for one of California's great. We're three men on a day.
Just a minute, Bud. What about your regular girl, Helen Schlesinger?
Well, when I got this letter from Gail Joy, I wrote Helen I had the grip and told her not to come.
Well, you turned her name into the faculty, didn't you?
Well, sure.
Oh, then you're all set. Your girl isn't coming, so Gail Joy goes as Helen Schlesinger.
Well, people sure think Helen has rounded out a little.
We'll explain the whole thing to Miss Joy. She'll understand.
Yeah, come on, Bud. She must be lonely at the Eagle House.
Even eagles are lonely at the Eagle House.
Just a moment. Where are you boys going?
Why, just over to the Eagle House, Dr. Reber.
To help Bud Hooper pick up his date.
Who is your date, Hooper?
Helen Schlesinger, sir.
Well, why isn't she staying here with the rest of the girls?
Well, goodbye, Dr. Reber.
Answer my question. Come back here, boys. Come back.
See you later, Dr. Reber.
Yes, long.
Something very suspicious is going on here.
Hello, I'm Helen Schlesinger, and I'm
Helen
looking for...
Schlesinger. How does it happen you're staying unchaperoned in town?
But I'm not.
Well, young Hooper just went into the Eagle House to meet you.
Oh, it must be another Helen Schlesinger. Unless... Oh, dear. I just came down to cheer Bud up while he was sick. Golly, I guess I've got things all messed up again. Folks are true. I wish I had a clue or two. Where I stood, I thought I knew. For sure. True or false, life was a never-ending war. Then it caught the summer sauce for good. Might have known it would. Every time my heart begins to dance, the world steps on my little toes. Every time I take a little chance, I pay right through my little nose. Every time I fly my little kite, it catches on a tree. Every time I throw an anchor out, it pulls me in the sea. Every time I feel a little glow, I always get a little shock. Every time I stick my little chin out, always get a little knock. And when I aim my arrows at the sun, they always miss their mark. Leaving just a lonely little lady in the
Hey, Songbird, what's the trouble?
I'm just a lady in the dark.
With my face, that's good. Light is always working against me.
My date just played a dirty trick on me. He disappeared.
Well, I just played a dirty trick on my date. I showed up.
Bud Hoop is my fella. And by golly, I'm going to fight for him.
What a hotel, the Eagle House yet.
Now, Gail.
What am I doing in a broken down town like this just because your office says it's great publicity?
It is great publicity. Schoolboy invites movie star to senior prom. Why, it's Cinderella spelled backwards. It's great publicity. And who knows, your option wasn't picked up.
Nobody who doesn't live in Hollywood or Beverly Hills.
Well, don't be bitter. If you pull this off, every movie producer in Hollywood will be chasing you.
Naturally. But will they give me a job?
Why do you always have to look at the gloomy side of things?
Experience, chum. That silver lining ain't worth a plugged nickel.
You really like to sing the blues, don't you, lady?
It's my favorite color of necessity. Like a fish loves the ocean, like a chimney sweep loves his flues, like each bride with a wedding cake would love to take a cruise. That's how I love the blues. Like a cha-cha loves his candy, like an indigent housewife her stews, like reporters who need the cash would love to crash the news. That's how I love the blues. Like a squaw loves her papoose, like a hobo his caboose, like detectives, I love their clues. I love the blues. Like a sailor loves tattoos, like a barber loves shampoos, like a decorator loves chartreuse. I love the blues. Like a star loves a close-up, like a practical joke or a ruse,
like a guy on a desert isle would love to smile on you.
Yes, that's how I love the blues. Like a dog loves his master, like the Pulitzer board loves to choose, like a crocodile loves to grin and wallow in his ooze. That's how I love the blues. That's how I love the blues. That's how I love the blues.
Oh, you can stop singing the blues, Gail. There's your date. Come in.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, 3 of them. Come in.
Thank you. My name's Bud Hooper, and these are my roommates, Dutch and Greenie.
How do you do? My name is Jack Haggerty. Love your school. Wonderful atmosphere. Reminds me of Yale.
Oh, did you go to Yale?
We made it once.
Made what?
A picture about Yale.
Oh.
You'll have to excuse Mr. Haggerty, boys. He's an agent.
Pardon me, Miss Joy, but I have to say something.
Oh, when you introduce me. Oh, don't let that worry you. My, but he's young, isn't he?
Well, I would be to you anyway.
What a lovely compliment.
Miss Joy, I don't know how to say it. Would you mind going to the prom as Helen Schlesinger?
As who?
Helen Schlesinger.
Oh, it must be a masquerade.
Huh?
By the way, who was she?
Helen Schlesinger? Why, she was the girl who outsmarted the British darling in 1776.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me.
Yeah, I think Bergman played her.
Well, maybe she did, but there's another one now. You see, Helen Schlesinger is the name I turned in.
Turned in where?
To the faculty, so they could look up her past. Takes 2 weeks.
Look, you're not being initiated into a fraternity, are you? I mean, nobody's making you say these things, are they?
Oh, no, look, I got it all figured out. If you come to the dance as Helen Schlesinger, nobody will ever know you're Gail Joy.
Oh, well, that's just ducky. Why do you suppose I came all the way from California?
Hey, listen, you rover boy. Yes, come in.
Well, I hope I'm not intruding.
Helen, what are you doing here?
To think I believed in you. To think I came down here to give you such a wonderful surprise. I've been blind.
Can't you play that scene somewhere else?
resources of my own, Bud Hooper, and you'll find there's no fury like a woman scorned.
Well, boy, she's desperate.
Maybe we'd better skip the whole thing.
Not on your life. Look, kids, you get me into the places Helen's smacking the puss, and I'll do the rest. I came up here to get in the papers, and by gosh, I'll be queen of that prom before I'm through. Come on, kids, grab a wing. How about this? 3 dates?
Oh, boy.
3 men on a date. We're men whose states got the gate. With one of California's great. We're 3 men on a date.
With spring officially here and winter about over, we hope, the states which were struck by the unprecedented series of winter storms can begin to compute the cost. In that connection, the editor of the Topeka, Kansas Daily Capital discussed in a recent issue the cost of snow removal and the different ways in which the cost was met. Here in part is what the editor said, and I quote, "Clearing the highways and cutting through to isolated ranches was, of course, an essential operation. So was the haylift dropping of supplies, and no one will grumble because it cost the taxpayers a sizable sum. But," he went on to say, "the railroads did their own snow plowing, ice blasting, and ditch digging with their own equipment and at their own expense, while opening up the highways for the trucks was done by the government at the taxpayers' expense." End of quotation. This difference in who pays for snow removal is important, for it points up, as the Topeka Daily Capital put it, the striking contrast between the way government treats the railroads and the way it treats rival methods of transportation. We're ready for the second act of the George Abbott hit Best Foot Forward, starring Betty Garrett, Eileen Wilson, and your host, Gordon MacRae, with Jerome Cowan, Bill Shirley, Alice Pierce, Gloria Wood, Joseph Kearns, and Gil Stratton, Jr.
Okay, gals, pin on those corsages, and fellas, straighten up those bow ties. We're going to the big event of the year at Woonsocket, the spring prom. Well, welcome to the prom, Miss Joy.
Oh, that music.
Yeah, isn't it great? You know, that orchestra came all the way from the Delaware Water Gap.
Well, it's still dripping. You know, it's all in the way you listen to it. I think it sounds wonderful.
Come on, Miss Joy. Let's dance.
My first promise at my first promise to dance the waltzes with you. I'll take chances with other dancers, but no one waltzes like you.
Okay, Dutch, now it's my turn to dance with Miss Joy.
Hey, hands off, Greenie. This is my dance.
Boys, please, one at a time.
How do you like that? She's got 3 wolves after her, and I can't even find a coyote.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'd be delighted.
Oh, no, you don't understand. I don't want to dance.
Oh, that's okay. But if you've got any influence with the stag line, tell them I'm a naturalized citizen.
No, I'm looking for Helen Schlesinger.
Oh, Oh, you mean the little girl in there with the mascara all over her chin?
Yeah, that's Helen, all right. She always cries dark. I gotta go in and see her.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't go in there. That's where the girls are staying.
It's an emergency.
Oh, I suspected this joint all along.
Helen! Helen!
Go away, Bud Hooper. I don't want to see you.
Oh, Helen, I gotta talk to you. You've been my ideal ever since we started in the first grade together. Why, Helen, I know you even better than I know biology.
I haven't done so well in my studies since you and I have come to be buddies. You pop up in the strangest places, and at the strangest times your face is always appearing to disconcert me. Even in midterms, you won't desert me. Though it is sad, it's true. I've been majoring in YOU. I know you by heart. You are no more a mystery. I drew you in art, memorized you in history. You're on my mind at every lecture. What I designed in architecture, I bribe you in law, mapped you in navigation. You came and I saw, and I was a conquered nation. The marks are low upon my study chart, but I know you by
Oh, Bud.
Helen, I got 2 favors to ask of you.
Yes, Bud?
First, trust me. Second, go home.
I came here to go to this dance, Bud Hooper, and I'm going.
But you can't. There's one Helen Schlesinger in there already. She's Gail Joy, the movie star.
Oh, she is not. Yes, she is. I didn't recognize her without her sweater. Well, I'm going into that dance with or without you.
Helen, if you do, I'm a bigamist. Helen!
All right, everybody, let's put some life into this party. No more slow music. Hit it. Bounce it.
Bump it.
I'm for that myself. Let's give the brush to Bach, Beethoven, and Brahms.
Well, girls, I don't go much for that no-haircut stuff myself.
Say, Miss Joy, maybe we have something in common.
If it's common, we've got it. I never want to hear Johann Sebastian Bach, and I don't want to listen to Ludwig Beethoven, and I don't give a hoot for all Johannes Brahms. The bees we want are these. The bees we want are these. They're the barrel house, the boogie woogie and the blues. Yes, the barrel house, the boogie woogie and the blues. Oh, the barrel house makes a man of a mouse, and every boogie beat will raise your heat. And when they start to play the blues, you'll never ever choose to lose the blues. You'll never choose to lose the blues. Oh, the blues will really get you, and the barrel house is bound to upset you. And the boogie-woogie beat will drive you straight to distraction. Even school professors get a solid reaction from the barrel house. Boogie and the boogie. I love the boogie 'cause it tickles just fine. I love the boogie 'cause it's fresh and it's fine. Just like a cigarette with modern design. That's why I love the boogie woogie.
Yes, yes, ooh-ah-boo-ba.
It seems to knock the wind right out of my chest.
Ooh-ah-boo-ba.
It's so darn good, it makes a fool of the rest.
Ooh-ah-boo-ba.
Just goes to show you that the boogie's the best. That's why I love the boogie woogie.
Yes, yes.
It's right as rain, as low as thunder, high as a cloud, and sweet as a cake. It's got a kick like mountain liquor, and it's as slick and hard to take as the porterhouse steak.
Ooh-ah-boo-ba.
It picks you up and knocks you flat in the mat.
Ooh-ah-boo-ba.
It makes fat people thin and thin people fat.
Ooh-ah-boo-ba.
No other music is as solid as that. Go, I love that boogie beat. Ring! I love the boogie too, but not when I'm feeling blue. I get the blues in the morning, the blues at night. I even get the blues when I'm feeling right, 'cause it sounds so good, and it feels so good, and it is so good, the best jazz music there is. I love the blues as well, but not when I'm feeling swell. When I'm feeling kind of jivey and I want to join the stivey, I go barrel house, to make 'em stand me down. Oh, the atmosphere is solid and the band is really solid. They say barrel house, they really go to town. The beat is solid as a rock there. They play till 5 or 6 o'clock there. You'll be mighty glad you found 'em. It's a treat to be around 'em while they sock it, beat it, kill it, bang it. The barrel house with Stravinsky or Strauss on jazz. It's the barrel house of boogie woogie. 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 From the great beat, take the lead out of your shoes. Talking about those three beats. Talking about those three beats. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 beats. Just a minute. Listen, everybody. I want you all to know that I am Helen Schlesinger.
This other young lady came into the dance as Miss Schlesinger.
She's not me. I'm me. She's Gail Joy, the movie star.
Gail Joy, the movie star? Here at Woonsocket.
It's the Wham girl. Oh, excuse me, I want her autograph.
What for?
There's a stoop I know at home who'll pay money for it.
I want a souvenir, a piece of her dress. Ah, look out. That's the only strap I've got.
Oh, I want a souvenir, too.
Well, here we go. Back to the old look.
Oh, brother, bring on the photographers. Why, they're tearing off her clothes. Look at those lovely flashbulbs, Pop. Blind me, boys, blind me. This will make the front page of every paper in the country. Maybe even the Congressional Record.
During this winter's unprecedented succession of snow and sleet storms in the Great Plains and Rocky Mountain regions, there was a constant battle to keep the ways of transportation open. Not only the railways, but every way of transportation. In that struggle, state and county highway forces, government forces, everybody labored with devotion and efficiency. But between what was done to enable other forms of transportation to operate and what was done on the railroads, there is this important difference, that the expense of opening up railroad lines and keeping them open is paid by the railroads themselves. When a railroad snowplow bucks adrift, or ice has to be blasted away, or a great whirling rotary chews into a snowpack cut, the cost of doing the job is borne by the railroads. In some places last winter, the cost amounted to as much as $1,000 a mile, spent by the railroad so that essential supplies could be kept moving. There was more to it than just a matter of cost, too. There was a human side, which was well expressed by the editor of Traffic World, a national weekly widely read among shippers, who happened to be on a train which was stalled by the snow in the Rocky Mountains. There was nothing in the rule books, he wrote, and not even anything in past experience, which covered the emergency. But the emergency was met by the self-reliant, self-supporting railroads, with their own crews and at their own cost. We doff our hat to the railroad organization, said this experienced observer. The Railroad Hour show train will return in just a moment after a brief pause for station identification. Now for Act 3 of Best Foot Forward with an all-star Broadway and Hollywood cast, headed by Betty Garrett, Eileen Wilson, and your host, Gordon MacRae.
Quiet, please, quiet. As head of Winsocki Preparatory School, I should like to say a few words. Your behavior at the dance tonight was shocking and scandalous. I intend to find out who brought this movie person to Winsocki and take proper disciplinary action. Dismissed.
Oh, I despise the older generation.
You're not kidding.
Well, I'm very discouraged.
Bud, listen. How about some of that old Winsocki spirit? Nothing can get us down. Where's that old fight?
Yeah, make like a cheerleader, Bud.
Okay, I will.
If you shout hooray for the Pennsylvania Dutchman, they will cover the ground for a number one down or a touch. Everyone has agreed that you'll have to concede to the Dutchman. Shout hooray for the Pennsylvania Dutch. If you shout hooray for the Pennsylvania Dutchman, every team that they play will be carried away with a crutch. When they're out on the field, if they're wearing the shield of the Dutchman, shout hooray for the Pennsylvania Dutch. Buckle down, Winsocki, buckle down. You can win, Winsocki, if you knuckle down. If you break their necks, if you make them wrecks, you can break the hex, so buckle down. Make them yell, Winsocki, make them yell. You can win, Winsocki, if you ring the bell. If you don't give in, take it on the chin. You are bound to win if you will only buckle down. If you fight, you'll chuckle at defeat. If you fight, your luck will not retreat. We repeat. Knuckle down, Winsocki, knuckle down. You can win, Winsocki, if you buckle down. If you mow them down, if you go to town, you can wear the crown if you will only buckle down. Winsocki, hooray!
Hey, what's all the excitement?
Yeah, what's been going on?
Where have you two lovebirds been?
Oh, Dutch and I were just out in the grandstand. That's where everybody at Winsocki goes to hold hands.
I wish somebody'd take me out to the grandstand. A big, strong man, maybe. I had one, but he was stronger than I was. I couldn't hold him.
Come on, kids. We got to huddle about how to keep Bud in school.
Hey, listen, Minerva. You shouldn't be making cracks like that about being out in the grandstand right here in front of everybody.
But gosh, Dutch, that's where we were.
Well, I didn't take advantage of the situation, did I?
No, you certainly didn't.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, I'll tell you what I mean. Straight from the shoulder straps. What do you think I am? Just a baby. What do you think I am? Just a child. What do you think I go around with man for? And who do you think I've got a little yen for? Oh, why do you think of me as a sister? Couldn't you just for once be a man? I'm getting older and quite a bit bolder. All my heart needs is a shove. What do you think I am? I'm in love.
What do you think I am? Just a small fry. What do you think I am? Just a brat. What do you think I mope around and sigh for? And what do you think this twinkles in my eye for? Oh, why do you think of me as a brother? Couldn't you just for once be my gal? Come and play house with me. Don't cat and mouse with me. All my heart needs is a shove. What do you think I am? I'm in
Hey, kids, come quick. There's big excitement up in Bud Hooper's room.
Well, what happened?
Dr. Reber found that Bud brought Gail Joy to the prom, so Bud's been expelled.
All right, Hooper, you may pack your bags immediately. You have disgraced the name of Winsocki.
Not so fast, Grandpappy. Little Gail has something to say. This kid is a little off his rocker, but I like him. I feel motherly towards him.
Oh, sister.
Well, you know, like I would to a dog, like Lassie.
Just think, Bud. If you could bark, you'd be a movie star.
Jack, get that camera ready. Gail Joy is about to play her biggest scene.
All righty.
Oh, Dr. Reber.
My dear young lady, I have nothing further to say on the subject.
What a good-looking man you are, Dr. Reber. How nice it would be to get you in the grandstand with my arms around your neck like this.
Please, young lady, let go.
I got it. What a beautiful picture. He had his eyes shut.
Go get it developed right away.
You bet. What's the meaning of this?
Look, Doc, Bud Hooper is being thrown out of school because he went to bat for me. So if you're going to make trouble for him, I'll make trouble for you.
Oh, Green, go phone for the sheriff immediately. I want to arrest that woman.
Yes, Dr. Reber.
Oh, well, I sure wasn't invincible with the principal. Every time I try to be a help, I always take it on the chin. Every time I hurry to the rescue, always get a Mickey Finn. Every time I play a little gin, I'm always short an ace. Every time I sign a little check, it bounces in my face. Every time I buy a little stock, it always takes a little drop. Every time I think I got a hit, I always get a little flop. And when I think my name will be in lights, it dwindles to a spark, leaving just a lonely little lady in the dark.
Gee, Miss Joy, thanks for trying to keep Bud from getting expelled.
Yeah, Helen and I will never forget you. When we're married, that is. If we may, we'd like to write you occasionally. Like on Mother's Day.
Thanks, son. That would be just grand.
Oh, just a minute. Hold everything. I just had word that every paper in the country is carrying our story about Gail Joy, the Winsocki prom girl.
Oh, dear me.
I happen to have another shot here the papers might be interested in. One prep school prexy with one movie star, slightly around neck.
Oh, dear. Dear me.
Dr. Reber, the sheriff's downstairs.
Yes, thank you, Green. Tell him I want him to take his usual post in the grandstand. There's been altogether too much extracurricular activity.
And tell him I'll be right over.
Hooper.
Yes, sir?
It is not my custom to reverse disciplinary action. However, I wish to reestablish the status quo.
Is that good?
It is. We will have no demonstration.
Now, since I understand that Miss Joy is a very special guest, she may have a few words to say to the student body.
Well, thanks, Doc. Students, there is one thing I'd like to say, and then I've got to run. Life isn't always technicolor under the Hollywood sun. Just because you hate exams and you've only one prom a year, don't be dismayed. I'd gladly trade, my dear. Oh, buckle down, Winsocki, buckle down. You can win, Winsocki, if you knuckle down.
If you're more than down, if you go to town, you can wear the crown if you will only buckle down, buckle down. Buckle down, buckle down, Winsocki.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The book for Best Foot Forward is by John Cecil Home. The words and music by Hugh Martin and Ralph Blaine. Well, next week, our show train will bring you the glamorous Metropolitan Opera soprano, Miss Dorothy Kirsten, who joins me in Victor Herbert's melodious operetta, Mademoiselle Modiste.
All aboard!
Well, it looks as though we're ready to pull out.
But, friends, here is a reminder. Many thousands of our listeners have asked for the informative 64-page booklet, Quiz on Railroads and Railroading. If you have not yet sent for this interesting booklet, you can get a copy without charge by writing to the Railroad Hour, Transportation Building, Washington 6, D.C. I'll repeat that address, the Railroad Hour, Transportation Building, Washington 6, D.C. Best Foot Forward has been presented by special arrangement with the Tams Whitmark Music Library. Betty Garrett and Alice Pierce appeared on this program by arrangement with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, producers of the Technicolor picture Little Women, starring June Allison, Peter Lawford, Margaret O'Brien, and Elizabeth Taylor. Eileen Wilson can be heard each week on Your Hit Parade. Bill Shirley appeared through the courtesy of 20th Century Fox, producers of
It's
Down to the Sea and
8:30.
Ships, starring Richard Widmark and Lionel Barrymore. Gordon MacRae appeared by arrangement with Warner Brothers, producers of My Dream Is Yours, starring Jack Carson and Doris Day. This is Marvin Miller speaking. The Railroad Hour is brought to you each week at this time by 132 railroads, which are members of the Association of American Railroads. Each one of these railroads is an independent business with its own operations and services. Each one competes keenly with others for business, working by itself, but all of them work together for better service to you. There goes our show train, but don't forget it'll be back next week with Mademoiselle Modiste. And here's Carmen Dragon and the orchestra to play one of the hits from that operetta.
This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.
Transcribed. Ladies and gentlemen, the Railroad Hour. And here comes our star-studded show train. Tonight, the Association of American Railroads presents the sparkling musical comedy Girl Crazy, starring William Bendix, Doris Day, Joan Edwards, your host Gordon MacRae, and the music of Carmen Dragon's orchestra. Yes, tonight another great musical comedy is brought to you by the American Railroads, the same railroads that also bring you most of the food you eat, the clothes you wear, the fuel you burn, and all the other things you use in your daily life. And now here is Gordon MacRae.
Thank you and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gordon MacRae helping to bring you another in our series of musical successes. Tonight, the Railroad Hour Show Train presents the gay George Gershwin hit, Girl Crazy. When Girl Crazy opened on Broadway, it features such stars as Ginger Rogers, Ethel Merman, Alan Kearns, and Willie Howard. Tonight, playing those same star parts, you'll hear Doris Day, Joan Edwards, yours truly, Gordon MacRae, and in the comedy role of Skeeter Mulligan, the New York taxicab driver, that lovable lug, William Bendix.
Dear Eloise, I take my typewriter in hand to write you this letter explaining how come I didn't keep our engagement in Brooklyn on the night of last June 29th. I was in my cab at Broadway and 48th Street, but all of a sudden a young fella throws a couple of suitcases in the back and says,
Holland Tunnel, driver. Head west and keep going.
Okay. Well, buddy, if this ain't the town you're looking for, you're out of luck, because I'm out of gas.
Now, relax, Mulligan. This is it. See that sign? Custerville, Arizona. Population male 58, female 0.
No women. No wonder the place looks dead.
Now, while I ask those cowboys over in the hotel veranda where we can get some gas, why don't you sort of mosey around and take a look at the sights?
What sights? When you've seen one grain of sand, you've seen them all.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay, boy.
Howdy, boys. Howdy, stranger. Where's your gas station?
Ain't got one. Horses eat hay.
Are you, sure this is Custerville?
Sure, I'm sure. You, stopping overnight?
Yep. A good long night. 2 years, to be exact. My father owns the Churchill Ranch out here, and he decided I should have some interest other than girls.
Oh.
And with no women in this town, I see why he picked it. What do you fellas do here, anyway?
Oh, mostly we just bide our time. Right, boys?
Bide your time?
Yep.
You call that doing something?
Yes, sir, I sure do, brother.
I'm biding my time, 'cause that's the kind of guy. While other folks grow dizzy, I keep busy, biding my time.
Come on, Churchill. If you're going to be here 2 years, you might as well get used to it.
Well, I'll try.
I'm biding my time, 'cause that's the kind of guy I'm. Beginning on Monday, right through Sunday, biding my time. Next year, something's bound to happen. This year, I'll just keep on napping and biding my time. That's the kind of guy I'm. There's no regretting when I'm setting, biding. There's no regretting when I'm sitting here and biding my time. Sitting and biding my time.
Hey, what's that? Sounded like somebody got shot. Another sheriff, probably.
You mean somebody killed the sheriff?
Yeah, it happens around here pretty regular. Hey, looks like they caught the feller that done it this time. There, here comes the mob.
Oh, wait a minute. Let go of me. Who you shoving? Get your hands
Why,
off
it's
me.
Mulligan. Oh, this ought to be good.
It will be. Lank Sanders is a tough customer to tangle with.
Well, what are we waiting for?
3 or 4 of you guys get on this rope and string him up.
Now, wait a minute. This is all a mistake. I'm innocent. I didn't shoot the sheriff. Look at my face. Is it the face of a murderer? Wait a minute. Let me put it another way.
That's enough. String him up.
Look, just let me say one more word. If I could only think of a word to say.
Stop.
That's the word. Thanks, boys.
I'm, sorry to spoil you fellas' necktie party, but my taxi driver couldn't have shot your sheriff. It's less than 10 minutes since we blew into town.
Well, if that's the case, I reckon I owe him a round of drink.
No, you're talking. I don't mind hanging so long as it's over a bar. Come on, boy.
Hey, Mulligan, you better stick to ginger ale.
Hello, Jake.
Hi, Molly. Well, this explains it. There aren't any women in this town, only angels.
Well, Molly don't live here. She just works here in the post office.
And here's the letter for you, stranger. I take it you're Danny Churchill.
That's me. A letter from Sam Mason. He wouldn't have written it if he'd known it would introduce me to the prettiest gal in Arizona. Hey, that's a thought. You deliver all the letters I get?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to have everybody in New York write to me. Tell me.
Is New York a very wild town?
Oh, New York's the most wonderful place in the world. Tell me, you managed to keep busy?
Yes, I managed to keep busy.
Well, not too busy to go to a dance once in a while or play a game of tennis, I hope.
Yeah, you got plenty to learn about the West, Churchill. Well, so long.
Jake's right, Mr. Churchill. You must think your father's place is one of those dude ranches.
Dude ranch? Say, that's an idea. I never thought of that.
What do you mean?
Why, I'll turn Dad's place into a dude's ranch. Girls, cocktails, dancing. Oh, you just watch what little Danny's going to do for this town. And you. No, I'm the chappie to make you happy. I'll shine your shoesies and chase your bluesies. Oh, lady, would you, tell me, could you use me?
Nope.
I'd shake the mat out, put the cat out, I'll clean the garret and feed the parrot. Oh, lady, would you, tell me, could you use me? Do you realize what a good man you're getting in me? I'm no elf or mason or woodman who gets home at 3. Now the gals who see me go soft and dreamy, but I'm a gander who won't philander. Oh, could you use me? 'Cause I certainly could use you. What do you say, Molly? What do you say?
Sorry, Mr. Churchill. But you're no cowboy, you're soft and how, boy, I feel no muscle to fit the tussle. I must refuse you, I cannot use you. Excuse me.
Well, now, give me a chance.
No nightlife for you, the birds would bore you, the cows don't know you, a horse would throw you. You silly man, you to ask me, can you use me?
Wait a minute.
Though at love you may be a wizard, I'm wanting to know. Could you warm me up in a blizzard, say 40 below?
I think so.
Your ties are freakish, your knees are weakish. Go to New York pub, stay in the store club. Though you can use me, I certainly can't use you.
And so help me, Eloise, as sure as I'm writing you this letter, in 2 months, Danny had turned the old Churchill place into a dude ranch. Made me into a cowboy. Even had me wearing them fancy chaps. Darn near froze to death until I found out you were supposed to wear pants under them. Then one day, just before the grand opening, a swell-looking dame walked up to me and said,
Well, hello there, handsome. You the boss?
No, he's inside. I'll take you to him.
Say, you don't talk like a Westerner. Where are you from?
Brooklyn.
So you like Brooklyn better than Arizona, huh?
Oh, yeah. Things is peppier, and people don't waste words when they talk like they do here.
Waste words?
Yeah. Out here, they say, hi, what's cooking? In Brooklyn, you just walk into a friend's apartment and say, hi. You can smell what's cooking. In here. Hey, Danny, lady to see you.
Okay.
Well, what can I do for you, miss?
My name is Frisco Kate. I heard you needed a singer for this place, and Someone to run the gambling room.
You want the singing job, huh?
And the gambling room.
Hey, that's a new idea. Never thought of women as gamblers.
Why not? We marry men, don't we?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Hey, a lady croupier might be a novelty at that. I'll try it for a week and see what the boys think.
Probably the same thing they always think. But I can take care of myself.
Okay, Kate. Mulligan will show you to a room.
Now, this way, miss. I'll take your bag.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
Well, don't look at me, lady. I'm the answer to a Brooklyn maiden's prayer.
Well, hello, Danny.
Oh, hello, Molly.
Have you heard the news, Danny? They shot another sheriff.
You know, that's beginning to get monotonous. But sit down, Molly. I want to talk to you.
What about?
Our future.
Our future?
Mm-hmm. Got it all arranged. A swell little house in Long Island. A kitchen where you can... Say, can you cook? No, never mind. No use spoiling things before we get started.
Oh, Danny, don't you ever take life seriously? I wonder what would have happened to you if you'd lived when men earned their living by the sweat of their brows.
Well, I'd have sold handkerchiefs. And you're wrong, Molly. I could be serious about you if you'd let me. Embrace me, my sweet embraceable you. Embrace me, you irreplaceable you. Just one look at you, my heart grew tipsy in me. You and you alone bring out the gypsy in me. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I want my arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby. Come to Papa, do. My sweet embraceable you. I've never felt like this about any girl before. Molly, will you marry me?
Oh, now you're just being silly.
No, I'm not. I mean it. Please marry me, Molly. Just this once.
Oh, Danny, embrace me, my sweet embraceable you. Embrace me, you irreplaceable you. In your arms, I find love so delectable. I'm afraid it isn't quite respectable. But hang it, come on, let's glorify love. Ding dang it, you'll shout encore if I don't be a naughty baby. Come to baby, do. My sweet embraceable you.
Before we hear the second act of tonight's show, here's a sound I'm sure you'll recognize. Yes, that's the sound of the locomotive whistle, one of the friendliest, most familiar sounds in all the land. The next time you hear that sound, soft and low across the distance, you might remember that even to blow the whistle costs money. Not much, of course, just a fraction of a cent for each toot of the whistle. But small as the amount is, it costs just about twice as much now as it did before the war. And what's true of even so small a thing as the cost of whistling is true of the cost of almost everything else about running a railroad. Since 1939, wage rates, which railroads pay, and prices of things they buy and use have practically doubled. That's more than twice as much as the increase in railroad rates. The events of the war and of the peace which has followed it have shown us all that the defense of this country and its agriculture, commerce, and industry demand efficient, adequate, dependable rail transportation. Good and adequate transportation depends upon adequate earnings, the sort of earnings which come when revenues are in line with costs. Such earnings will justify and encourage continued investments in improved equipment and facilities, which are the foundation of better service at the most economical cost. And now back to Girl Crazy, starring Doris Day, Joan Edwards, your host Gordon MacRae, and William Bendix.
Looks like this is going to be a long letter, Eloise. But I got to tell you what that gangster cowboy Lank Sanders did the day before Danny opened his new dude ranch.
Churchill, I want to talk to you alone.
And I'll wait outside, boss. No, stick around, Jake. Well, speak up, Lank. What's on your mind?
I hear you're opening up a gambling room.
That's right, tomorrow night.
Well, I'm not going to let you get away with it. This place of yours will just about ruin my place in Custerville.
Good.
I suppose you heard the new sheriff was shot?
Yes, I did.
That means there'll be a special election tomorrow. I'm the only man running. And this place of yours won't have a chance after I'm elected.
Well, then I'll get somebody else to run against you.
Why, there ain't a man in this county dares run against me. It's too unhealthy a job to get. Think it over.
Well, sounds like he means business.
Well, that's a good idea you had, getting somebody to run against him, but who?
I don't know. Anybody who'd do it would have to be out of their head. A nincompoop, a dope. Yeah. Hi, fellas. Oh, well, Mulligan. The very man. Mulligan, how'd you like to be a policeman?
Oh, I get it. You want me to be the house detective here. Well, I'm sorry, but I ain't built right for a job like that. I'm too tall for keyholes and too short for transoms.
Well, it ain't that, Mulligan. How'd you like to be sheriff of this county?
Sure. Say, that might be fun.
Good. I'll be your campaign manager. We'll go into town tomorrow, and you can spend the whole day making speeches.